Oh, finally, there it is. Been looking for that for the last 3 months. That's why there hasn't been an episode of the Weekly Pop with VR. Anyway, we're back and we can now finally run that intro. Alright guys, welcome back to the Weekly Pop with VR. This is episode 12 of the Road to 300,000 Gamerscore. You can find me on Xbox. My gamertag is miserlypluto459. Also on trueachievements.com, same gamertag. You can send me a tweet at apvanroon. You can find me streaming on mixer.com/miserlypluto459. Or you can see me occasionally on Twitch at APVR64. I'll go into a little bit more details about that later. So, seriously guys, sorry I've been away so long. It's been, crazy lead up to Christmas. Christmas happened, go away, see your family, and, things just get out of control. But really the reason that I've been away so long is I've been trying to improve my Rocket League play. I love playing Rocket League. When we got kicked out of the Great True Achievement Score Challenge, I didn't need to play games anymore for Gamerscore, so I took a little bit of a break and just really nutted out Rocket League a whole lot. I also started a new job. I think I mentioned that just in my last episode before my little break. Things have settled down there a bit. I'm really loving it, but working on a 9 to 5 schedule means I'm actually Dolly Parton. Working on a 9 to 5 schedule means it's a little bit tougher for me to record because I use the natural light outside, and when I get home at 6:30, there's not much of that left to set up and shoot an episode. But I am trying to work out a time in my schedule where it does work a lot better for me. So you should see some more episodes of me and my pretty mug up on your YouTube in the future. So I've also been uploading a few miscellaneous videos here and there, things that I said in an earlier episode there were some topics I wanted to explore in a bit more detail, and so I've nutted down into those, put up a few videos. There's a few Zedtown videos as well, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun shooting stuff like that. I've also been streaming on Mixer a bit of late. I want to do that a bit more. I will need to get a new capture card because I can stream from the Mixer app, but what I want to do is stream to Mixer and Twitch at the same time, and there's a service called Restream which allows me to do that. Having said that, I've got a 4K TV now that goes with my Xbox One X, and my current capture card cannot read the signal properly, so I can't stream it unless I'm using the Mixer app on the Xbox. So I'll be doing those both at the same time, see how that goes. I'd like to make a more regular kind of schedule where I do stream on a regular basis, but I'll need to get an Avermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus, which isn't cheap, but it's awesome. The summon function, that's really good. So once I've done that, I'll be able to stream a bit more on both at the same time. I find it quite fun interacting with people while I play and showing people things that I see in games, which I reckon is awesome. And I'm a great personality, so you'll find me on the streaming in the future. All in all, I've got a big plan for 2018. I want to devote a lot more time to this, but having said that Rocket League, we'll move on to the pop of the week now. So I've got a golden Shenron. So I got golden Shenron for Christmas this year. My girlfriend's sister bought that for me. So I'll hold up to the camera a little bit more so you can see he glints in the sunlight as well. But so golden Shenron, obviously from Dragon Ball Z. Obviously I like Dragon Ball Z, and I really like the golden Shenron as well. I've got a regular Shenron too, but he's gold. What can you say? Alright, so we'll move over into events and things that have been happening around in my life. So first thing, probably my favourite thing that's happened in the time I haven't shot an episode is Zedtown Sydney. The video for that's been up for about a month or so, but man, what a wild ride. We flew up to Sydney. So there's me, Andy, and Dean from Melbourne, and Gemma and Steve from Adelaide. We formed the Bone Squad at Zedtown Adelaide, and we're going to try and go to as many events as we can, and obviously shoot the footage and put it up so you guys can see it. We all lasted really, really late in the game, and if you want to know just how late, you'll have to look down in the link for the link in the description below to the video so you can watch it. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun being chased by zombies and shooting them with Nerf blasters, and I think we ran about 5-10 Ks that day. It keeps you fit too. But they're doing an event in the United States in this year, 2018. I don't know that I'll be able to go to that unless I win the lotto or come into quite a bit of money, but it'll be fun for the people that live over there to go to that event, because seriously, Zedtown is the best. There's really nothing like it. I did mention the Great True Achievement Score Challenge earlier. I might have mentioned on an earlier episode, but 2017 was the last year we were doing it, and the 5 of us, it was our last year. No more Gamerscore. Well, that's not true. No more Gamerscore. No more playing crappy games just to meet a target every week. Well, actually, that's probably not true either. We're not doing it for a competition on True Achievements anymore. Let's put it like that. So I've had some bit more freedom, obviously, to play a game like Rocket League, which I have finished all the achievements in, to play something for fun. Who would have thought? But then I can just play what I want. I'm at the moment working on finishing off my bean dive, which I will do a bit of a roundup later. But the new 2018 Great True Achievement Score Challenge has started. It started nearly a week ago. There are 2-man teams this year. We had a 5-man team last year. It's 2-man teams this year. Sorry, 2-person teams. And they're already kicked off. So people scoring, staying above the line. As usual, first week people are going way too hard because there are teams that register and have no intention of doing anything. But anyway, I'm sure the drama will continue in the True Achievement thread for the Great True Achievement Score Challenge, which it already has a week prior to it starting. Oh god. Anyway, it'll probably get locked at some point this year. I might report back on it, but like I said, I'm not in it, so I'm not going to be following it that closely. However, what I'm doing in its place is a really great competition called the Random To-Do List. So the Random To-Do List is a list of 25 achievements that you get. Every month you get 25 achievements. You work towards completing those achievements, and the ratio of your achievements is what gets added up, and at the end of the month you have your score. Your score goes up against other people, and you have a random chance to win a prize. It's not necessarily who finishes on top. Each month wins a prize. It's run by the Z2Z podcast and Tarragon. He runs all the scripture and stuff that pick up. It's quite something to behold, actually. And the bot he has put in in the Discord chat that picks up the achievements and pops them straight in there. Man, like I said to him, that's some top-notch work, Tarragon, mate. That is really good. But anyway, if you liked a competition like the Ultimate Head-to-Head Challenge at True Achievements, Random To-Do List is like that. Kind of takes the pressure off, though. You can play against other people if you want. I don't, because I have a set list of games that I'm going for, and a lot of times things pop up on there that I don't have. I don't really want to play. I don't have a need to play at that moment, so I don't go those. I just use it to help me pick the games that I'm recovering for my bean dive. But others compete against each other to get the higher score. There's always a little bit of controversy around it. They're trying to get a full combo. But there's a segment at the end of each Z to Z episode at the moment where they do a roundup. Elroy and Big L do a roundup. So, this is what it is. There's prizes as well to get in there. So I'll put a link to the Z to Z podcast Random To-Do List in the description too. Speaking of Tarragon as well, so we met up. We had a little bit of a hangout, played some video games. We tried to do a little bit of an achievement fest. So for those who don't know what Achievement Fest is, it's held in the United States every year. I could be wrong, but I think it's around July, August time, where some of the biggest names in the US for Gamerscore and Xbox, they all converge on the same kind of place. there's not, I don't know how many there are, but they all go there, they do some real hard achievements and just pop achievements like crazy, man. Like you're eating popcorn at the theatre, just going off. So they do that. We tried to do that in when we were hanging out. We got some pretty good achievements. Finished a game or two, I think, while we were there. But yeah, it was good just hanging out, playing the video games at Tarragon. Next time we'll be at my place, and you know, he can see the pop vinyl collection I got here, because obviously it's a source of pride and joy for me. Alright guys, since it's been a little while since I made an episode, I won't be going through all the details of all the games that I've played, because there's been quite a few, but I'll just mention some of the more important ones. Now that I'm out of the Great True Achievement Score Challenge, as I mentioned earlier, I've been spending way too much time playing Rocket League. Man, Rocket League's such a good game. I love that game. It's like the best and worst game at the same time. I don't know how you explain that, but when you're winning, there's just nothing that compares to it, and that's what makes it probably the best. When you go on a losing streak, oh man, it is so bad. It's frustrating, but the best at the same time. that's hard to explain. So when you mess up and someone drops up, what a save, what a save, what a save, you're like, oh man, come on, what are you doing? But when you come back and you beat them, and you can tell them, yeah, it was a good save, wasn't it? Yeah, thanks mate, thanks for coming. You know, GG, GG, GG. Yeah, oh god, it makes me laugh. So it's just one of those things. It's such a good game, but I've been spending way too much time playing it, to be honest. I need to get back to finishing my Bean Dive. The game's in there. I've also been playing some Battlefield 1 with my friend Cam Chanaburi and my friend Crackshot, so we're going to try and do that a bit more regularly, because it's a lot of fun when you can squad up and, you know, get wrecking the opposition teams there. But yeah, so they're probably the two main ones that I've been spending time on. The stats for the year have dropped as well. So in 2017, I unlocked 1,913 achievements, 74,360 gamer score, 114,459 true achievement points. I completed 57 games this year. So it was, it was a pretty big year for me. It's my biggest year in terms of pretty much everything on that list. I did drop my completion percentage with the Bean Dive in the middle of the year, which, that's why I haven't really mentioned that stat. But also the 2017 leaderboards dropped. So it was pretty successful. Like I said, I finished 25th in Australia for Gamerscore. Tarragon was 15th, Chin Doctor was 2nd, and my friend Montana97, who was in the Great True Achievement Score Challenge with me in 2016, he was 29th. I kind of didn't scroll onto the next page. I just wanted to see where I was and go from there. So I'm pretty happy with that. 25th in Australia, I mean, that's pretty awesome, I think. And congrats to Chin Doctor, who's just an absolute beast when it comes to unlocking Gamerscore. We also got a private message with our top place finishers in the 2017 leaderboard. So I came 5th in Australia for Xbox One platformers completed. I guess that's kind of obscure, but hey, I'll take it. In terms of my gaming plans for 2018, so I've loaded a few goals onto my True Achievements page. I want to hit 525,000 True Achievement points, 335,000 gamer score, 275 completed games, and up my completion percentage to 93%. They're all very achievable, and they're actually less than the increase I had in 2017, because I think I will probably not have as much time to game as I did in 2017. So they're a little bit more conservative, but really should have no troubles completing them. So in terms of my Bean Dive, which I've mentioned a couple of times here, I've got 380 odd achievements to recover my completion percentage drop from diving those games. However, I've still got 30 games on the list that I need to finish. I dived 61 in total. So I need to do that before I move on to my post Bean Dive awesome list. Explosions. Anyway, so the list I've started making a list of games I'm going to start when I finish my Bean Dive games. So here we go. We got Zombie, as in zombie with no E. Zombie Shadow Warrior 2, because everyone needs some wang. Ukulele, because, I mean, hey, Banjo-Kazooie was great, am I right? If I'm wrong, then you're wrong. Wolfenstein 2, Super Lucky's Tale, Ziggurat, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, because, I mean, who are we to resist, really? Life is Strange Before the Storm, and Recore. So they're the ones I've definitely 100% I'm going to play once I finish it. There's a few more games I'm kind of umming and ahhing about, like Mad Max, maybe Ghost Recon Wildlands, Prey, the new one, not the old one from like 2007, because I've already finished that one. Homefront Revolution, Tacoma, and Braid. I'm not so sure on all of those ones yet. You might see them on my gamer card at some point in the future, you might not. So I'm not really sure. I'm looking forward to getting into it like just a nice juicy steak, man. Get rid of this kind of dud games in my... They're not all dud games, but there's some dud games. And we'll move now into the underappreciated game of the week. So, Borderlands, a Telltale game. It was free recently on Games with Gold. I'm happy to admit I slept on this one. I shouldn't have, but, you know, I thought it was just going to be a run-of-the-mill Borderlands, you know, combo with Telltale, and they've been kind of ho-hum lately, but wow, I don't know. I really enjoyed this game. Really, really enjoyed it. The story was, the story was pretty good, but some of the things that happened in the story are just like, man, that's so Borderlands. Like, you go to space and Scooter launches a satellite. You get to choose what's written on it. You have to go with Catch a Ride. Catch a Rad! Obviously. He launches a satellite into space to advertise. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. And in one of the later chapters, you have a finger gun battle, like pew 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 pew, you know, pow, 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 like that kind of stuff. And you really have to see it to appreciate just how good it is. It's very funny. It's a lot of fun. So I actually played this one with my girlfriend sitting alongside me. She likes to help me make the decisions, and she enjoys the story of the game. So we both enjoyed it quite a bit. The achievements are pretty easy as well, you know, as all Telltale games are. And it was, like I said, free on Games with Gold. I think it finished a couple of days ago. So yeah, hopefully you got it, because if you did, you need to go and play it. It's a lot of fun. Alright, our Gamerscore boost game for the week is a game called Paladin. I actually started and completed this game while I was at Tarragon's house. It's a fun game. It's a side-scrolling, kind of like side-scrolling back and forth in a shooting kind of game. So you're in space, and you need to protect the colonies of people that are being attacked by alien ships. You need to destroy the alien ships, so you scroll from side to side, you know, protecting your colonies and all that kind of stuff. There's an upgrade tree to spend your points on, but that's really all there is to it. You know, I finished in about 45 minutes to an hour or so. It's, pretty easy, no guide needed. You just essentially just finish all the levels. And now I've been waiting to share this on my show for a while now, but the play of the day, I play with a guy called Light Warrior, young fella who, Rocket League is what it's from. So I play with him in Rocket League. He's really quite good at Rocket League, actually, but the play of the day is just an absolute seed of a goal. I don't really know how he hit it from this impossible angle, but man, I'll just run the clip. Nice shot, nice shot, nice shot, nice shot. Wow, chat disabled for 2 seconds, chat disabled for 2 seconds. Anyway, if you play Rocket League, you'll kind of get that trolling reference there. So anyway, like I said, sick goal from Light Warrior. Look forward to playing with him again in the future. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said, you can see me on True Achievements and on Xbox, Grizzly Pluto 459. Drop me a message if you want to say hey. You can find me on Twitter at APVanRoon. Send me a tweet, because, you know, that bird notification on my phone doesn't go off all that much. You can find me on Twitch at APVR64, mixer.com/miserlypluto459. Drop a like if you're a good cuz, subscribe if you haven't already, share the video with your friends, talking about that good old Gamerscore hunting. I will see you guys in the next episode, which will not be 3 months away.